Hello, hello, hello. Schönen guten Morgen, schönen guten Tag, schönen guten Abend. It depends where you are watching me from. Anyhow, the time that I'm recording this video or session, which I'm addressing to our beautiful Zambian students, the time is just the same. Germany and Zambia is gonna change sometime in October. When we go winter, then Zambia going to be 1 hour ahead. So I can say Sean wouldn't happen because I'm in the evening here in Zambia. Is as well in the evening. I'm Ivan Sulukumana from the Diversity Learning Institute, or in short, DLI, which falls right here from our beautiful brochure. Okay, still ringing the bells of bringing to your doorstep quality and affordable education with exposure to Germany and the international world. What a theme! Now, in this video, like I've said, I'm addressing the Zambian students. Of course, why I'm addressing Zambian students, I'm going to address you as well in other countries that have joined in. This is a special program because there is a program that we started right with Zambia, which is called the Au Pair program. Au Pair simply means come to Germany and live with the German host families. Okay, so that you run away from what is called the bank blocked account or BBA, which is now um, valued at or staked at 10,236 euros. That's quite a lot of money, I think, in Zambia terms now. With the fluctuating kwacha currency, we're talking of almost 300,000 kwacha. That is the money that you need for 1 year before you do anything in Germany, be it work, be it studies, and so on. But here we are addressing students that are German bound, the Zambian students. Why I want to talk about that is just a brief update through my video. I've sent written messages which probably have, have fallen on deaf ears or students never picked them up, and we've been having some parents inboxing how what's happening now with the au pair program. So by the way, greetings to all of you. All right, I've got some points that I want to address, and please, students, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, okay, listen to me well and listen to me good. I've always told you something that I share the African values where I come from, Zambia to be specific, Chimwemwe Kitwe, where I was born, though brought up, shifted to Lusaka and so on and so forth. So the impact that I and my team in Germany, in Zambia, and all over the globe, which I preside on, the impact we're trying to bring to you is supposed to be embraced and supported by you as students. Why am I saying this? Excuse me. Since we started the au pair program, we taught you the German language. I remember you wrote eins, excuse me, yeah, something choking me right here. You wrote eins or A1, German internal program with diverse learning, and you did so well, marvelously. I still remember the average was like 85%. Okay, yet the required somewhere there, the threshold that we had was 70 to 75%. But you did well. A lot of you were in the, cream saddles of 90, 95, 90, 95%, which is good. But something today has happened. I have received a lot of complaints from various German language teachers that you abscond, you do not attend, most of you don't attend the German language classes. I'm talking about the, old students and even the new students that are supposed to now start the University Foundation programs this month of August, because all the time is our tradition before you start the mainstreams, okay, the foundation courses, mathematics, physics, chemistry, biology, and so on. If you're doing in future medicine or sociology, psychology, IT, and stuff, if you want to become a lawyer or related stuff, first and foremost, we give you German language, okay, so that you start picking it up slowly before you come, to the mainstream program. And even the new students have been taught classes aren't promising. Classes aren't promising. We've got quite a lot of new students. We've got a lot of old students too. Now, I wonder how one can move from Lusaka to Livingston in a vehicle that does not contain or have gas or fuel or petrol or diesel, if you may like it that way. Yet you bought a ticket to say you want to go to Livingston. That is, if you don't have a car, you are not using car, family car or anything. You want to buy a ticket, jump on a bus and get yourself to Livingston. Equally, if you want to use a plane, it's got to be a medium that you gotta use to reach your destination. I preached to all of you that to do anything you wanna do in Deutschland, in Germany here, where we are, anything you want to do right here, the vehicle is German language. The vehicle is German language, but you want to abscond it. I don't understand. Students, I do not understand. I've been preaching this for quite a long time. Some of you here, you've spoken with the overall au pair CEO, Madam Monica, you know her, when she was interviewing you, talking to you, which is a rare case. And she told some of you, oh, you're excellent, you are good, oh, you've got to improve your German language. That's the key. I heard some would go, no, this corona, when is it finishing? I want to go to Germany. But you don't want to come to school, even when corona finishes or comes to an end. I've got good news for you, or bad news, depending on where you are sitting. When corona finishes, we are going to shortlist those that are serious with German language. How do you show seriousness? By presenting the certificate of German language. By presenting the certificate of German language. Girls, you were taught, girls were supposed to have very good eyes, meaning or A1. Boys, you have to have good A2 level. Though girls also, you are encouraged to go to A2 because this is the time to blend yourselves. This is the time to blend yourself very well, to sharpen up yourself when corona is ruling. Do something. This is all about DLI. That's why you have seen that. Even on degree programs, you have received students from other universities in Zambia who are saying, no, we aren't doing what you are doing. Because us, we foresaw things coming, that the world is going IT. We started doing distance, CDL, contact distance learning, a long time ago, 10 years ago. 10 years ago. Teaching people from various parts of the world. Now today, because of corona, we are shaken. We have even perfected our functionalities. So when corona comes, don't sleep and wait for Deutschland. Deutschland shall never wait for you. Remember very well, I sent, personally, I didn't even give nobody petition, what are they called, petition documents. Simple stuff, just pick your pen, 10 seconds, write your name, and signature, that's all. That piece of paper had, I don't have that paper here, it had, I think, 10 pieces. And the general overseer said, please, Mr. Common, let anybody that is German bound, even, share it to family, friends, or friends, even somebody on the streets, just to say, we are supporting you to go to Germany. We support this venture. Guess what? Out of the students that we have in Zambia who received, when we posted on the groups, how many filled out such forms and sent back to Germany? You know yourself. If you signed up, very well. If you didn't, that was you. And you want to come to Germany. And you'd love Mr. Komana to pick a pen and say, wow, Madam KS, Mr. SZ did very well. I support it. I want to tell you something. Germany is not China, it's not India, it's not the USA, it's not France, it's not Great Britain. I want to tell you the truth. Just last week or 2 weeks ago, Germany was voted all over the world the most admired nation on this planet. Deutschland, Germany, #1. Which countries are fighting for second, third, and fourth places? The USA, China, Japan, I think, and Korea or something like that. Germany, Deutschland #1. And you want to play with it like that. You want to play with such a country like that? You just want to play with such a country like that? I don't understand, and I will never understand you. And I will never understand you. When something like this comes in your hands, I don't know the way you've been brought up, boys and girls, by your parents. I don't know the way you have been brought up. As long as you are 18 plus, as long as you are 18 plus, take charge of your own life. I repeat, I said this in the voice messages that I sent. Take charge of your own life. Tomorrow or any other day, and that's nature, that's life. Your parents will never be there, or one of them will never be there, or both of them will never be there. Where are you going to hang your boots on? Are you going to lag behind to say, no, I've lost my parents, or my parents now, they have lost money, they can sponsor me and stuff? Think in those lines. Think all the time, independently. When you are seated with your parents, guardians, or anybody, your sister who is keeping you, your brother who is keeping you, driving you around. No, that's temporal. That's 100% temporal. I've always told you this. I saw this in my life from my father. Long time ago, he was one of the few people in Africa to travel all over the world. Of course, I was a small boy. He brought up us very well to understand what life was supposed to be. With lots of money, we didn't like nothing before he lost it all. But we worked hard. We used to go Kumawala to the guardians just to obey. If he drove us to school, he drove us. If he didn't drive us, we had to walk. He had to show us life. Even when he lost everything from a multi-millionaire that time to whatever, I don't know, the zero something, if it exists. We stood up, and I'm one of the products who is changing the world, not only Zambia. Zambia is too small. Who's changing the world? I started changing the world in Germany, Ukraine, Turkey, Russia, Poland, nation, any European nation. I'm not bragging. I'm encouraging you to wake up. I'll set up an example for you. In hardship, I didn't just wake up. I was going to be the president of all these linked countries: Ukraine, the USA, Hawaii, Poland, Great Britain, Zambia, now Nigeria, South Africa has come in. We are opening centers there. Uganda, Tanzania, Malawi, Zimbabwe, Botswana. I don't know which countries remaining, because or brought into our policy and the programs that we offer almost free education, the educational revolution. Are you gonna sit on the terraces? Yet, you boys and girls in Zambia, you're the pioneers. You're the ones who sparked the light, and I thank you for that. Now you want to relent. The Holy Book says, the first shall be the last. The last shall be the first. Don't be one. Because when the borders are going to open, I repeat, only those that have been serious, and it's not a question of being serious, check register. No. Before, I used to tell my teachers, please check register, check register. They don't know, they are mature. They are doing university stuff now. First year is university. There's no register. The register is your points you are getting during the end of term tests or weekly tests, or the way the teacher is talking to you. I said, you know, she's always present at everything. Results are going to place where you belong to. And it was so disheartening receiving some messages from one or two parents saying, I just want to know what my child has been doing with DLI. I said, come on, your child has been with us for some time. You don't even know what your child does with DLI. Then that child is not serious. That child is not serious. I don't know my future with DLI. You don't know your future with DLI Germany. DLI has taken over Africa. DLI is changed people's lives in the Western world, in Germany, let alone how many examples. The other time we brought all Zambians based who have got something to do with DLI. We brought them on Zoom. They were talking to you, encouraging you. Still, you want to be like Thomas, who says, until I put a finger in here. Boy, girl, I don't want to feel sorry for you. I don't want to feel sorry for you. I don't want to regret having come to pull you, knock on the door, and say, come on the roadmap we have created between Germany and Zambia. I didn't start this to make myself rich. If I wanted to make myself rich through this project, come on. I've always said this. You are going to cost dollars, thousands of dollars, that other countries you don't do. But not at all. Not at all. I have flown, changed airlines, risking sleeping in this country. I'm going to another country, begging universities to have free education in Zambia and in Africa. One of the universities where you are subscribed to Cape Slaponic University, one of your parents was even saying, wow, I didn't know. Only paying 120 euros and my child can get an international degree for 120 euros plus the little which DLI you are charging for tuition. Is it 170 euros or $180 for 6 months? Where would you find that one? Where will you find it? Sharpen yourself. The way I'm talking to you now is not the way I'm going to be talking to you, because my life now is changing. I've given myself so much to Zambia, so much. My phone was always full. Most of you, you know, used to call me. This is 007, 7+1. I'm still awake, working on Zambia. Probably until 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock. But I don't regret. I need your support. Support what I'm doing. Remove me from Germany. Remove me from this factor. Will you be connected? Will you be having that kind of hope to travel all over the world, which you are going to do? I know this. Because our program is supported by the German state. We showed you the letter which they wrote to us from the office of the President of Germany. The letters which the Zambian government wrote to us, giving us the entire Zambia to educate Zambia. And you are the ones to work on this success road. Not us. We have done our part. Not even your teachers. It is meant for you. Without the student, there's no achievement. And it's almost for free. Remember the last time that we paid fees? 95% students that we have now currently, old and new, 95 have not paid fees. Think about that. You read newspapers, Cavendish. I read internet. Cavendish has sent bailiffs to parents who have not paid. Was it Eden University? I saw also something like chasing students like nobody's business and stuff. Students aren't paying. DLI has never done that. DLI, Germany has never done that. We keep embracing. We go, barging our eyes. No, we have to chase the students. They have to pay. Okay, let's reduce. Can you pay just 1,000 question? Nothing is coming. Pay 500 question, nothing coming. How are we going to pay the teachers? You have to ask yourselves, how do we sustain you, boys and girls? Then you just want to sleep. Which world is going to wait for you to come to Germany now when Corona is eating up Europe, USA, almost 300,000 people died. Italy, I can't even talk. Spain, I can't even talk. Germany, a lot died, but not as much. Now we have entered second wave of Corona. Second wave, read news. Be on BBC, CNN, Google Corona status in Germany or in Europe. Recently, they just opened the borders. Is it in the last month or something? European Union countries now to intermingle, and again it blew up because of Italians and the Spanish who were so much just allowed. Germany is again pulling a little bit. Spain next month on 15th or 17th, Spain is closing its borders to the world because of the second wave. Germany is thinking the same. So, what do we do while we're waiting for this fight? This is war. This is the virus war, like First and Second World War. They've been saying the way people died in a short period of time is not the way people died during both wars, First and Second World War, where Germany was affected. A lot of people died here. I know life is moving on in Zambia. I see people in the market, I've got relatives there. Life is, as it were, not in Deutschland. We've been working from home for the past 5 months. DLI, we only started accessing offices, I think was it last month or 6 weeks ago. For me, I'm one of the most scared. I go there maybe once in a week or twice in a week. I say, guys, I don't want to risk. I'm carrying a lot of things on my shoulders. I don't want to lose my life in such being careless. No. Then you want to sleep. I'm just waiting for Germany. Don't do that. As long as you are waiting for Germany, get ready. How do you get ready? Absorb the language. Even if you are coming to study in English, your bachelor, your master's is going to be in English language. Push the language. It's a prerequisite. It's a prerequisite. You want to be in au pair? Where's your German language? We taught you as well. We went to A2. No, I don't have. I was at home. And you parents now, I'm going to get back to hard on your parents. Check on your children. Check on your children. How are things going on? How far have you been? We've given your children assignments. They don't just stay. It's not just German language I'm talking about. We've given them a lot of videos, syllabi, program. Do this, other. You know what I'm talking about, some of your parents. Check on them. Have you done that? Though it's not good. They are over 18, 20. What should be? Show them how to be self-reliant. Self-reliant. I was a counselor, not a counselor of politics. I counseled a lot of students in Zambia many years ago, 95, 96, 97, going upwards. I was one of the counselors of our then president, with General Gote from Yanda, Viri Yanda, the daughter you can call the big man. I used to tell them the same words. Girl, work hard. Your father tomorrow want to be vice president. The same thing I told Patrick Lepi Mwanawasa. When the father now became vice president, they let Lepi Mwanawasa. I brought up this boy. I think he's a MP now. I know I look young, but I started doing stuff at a tender age. I was his counselor from grade 7 until almost university. I think at A level. Patrick Junior Mwanawasa was in my hands. Boy, stop that. Boy, stop that. Oh my God, I thought we were, something to do. Boy, stop that. That was my preaching. One day, your father won't be around, your mama won't be around. When Maureen Mwanawasa. Ask my Maureen, she will tell you about me. It's been my word since inception until now. The same way they have brought it to Germany. I've changed a lot of German boys and girls who feel they have got everything. Who feel they have got everything. Few words and they have changed. What you do hard in your hearts. Work hard, work hard. When is Corona going to finish? I don't know. I was talking to Madam Monica, the general overseer of affairs. She was only, I think it was last week I told some of your students. No, Mr. Komala, we are together. Don't worry. Thank you for the, what are they called, petitions you wrote. Those were not enough. But it's all right. When things are finishing, we continue with your students, to come for repair. What are you waiting for? Work hard. Dodge course, sharpen it up. The exam is coming next month. Our eyes and us why? By university service, push it and hammer it like you hammered the internal exams. And I know you're gonna do it. Pull up your socks. Stop being lazy, okay? Stop waiting just for Europe and Germany. Do something at home. You even know we wrote you. If Corona finishes today and you are coming to Germany with the first year studies you are doing, you are still going to come and continue the studies even while in Germany. We talk to your host family. Please, we would like to have her now, our final exams, and you are going to be written in Hamburg, our headquarters. We invite you from wherever you're going to be. This is silver platter, boys and girls. Parents, please be hard on your children. Don't be fast just to inbox Mr. Gomala in Germany or to inbox Madam Chitusa or Madam Tonga, Madam Simba, Mr. Karua, Madam Chanda, Mr. Kaira, our team. No, start with your child. If your child says something negative, that's when you call us. We are doing big stuff for them. We are preparing for them. Very important. Universities in Germany, you all know, Google how many universities are operational, count them. And those very few, they say, no, you just come maybe 2 days in a week or 1 day in a week for contact classes. They go, everything is on Zoom. If you change now application, if they accept you, they say you have to start grading from your country on Zoom. Until when Corona is done away with, you are in the right boat. Be serious. The moment you be seeing the next bunch of Zambians cruising to Germany, that's when you want to pull your socks and Mr. Governor, where are you? I want this and that. To be too late. That's my warning. We've done a lot of achievements during this period of waiting for Corona and stuff. We have added onto our list of partners the University Services, one of the largest organizations in Germany and in Europe, which is in charge of placing people from outside, especially the third world countries, to come and work in Germany, to come and do exchange programs in Germany, and endless list. Also, it is the examining board for German language. And we partnered. They saw us in DLI. We want to work together. We partners. In no time, DLI said no, because the CEO, the owner of universities or UNS, sometimes confound. We said no. Why don't you sit on our board of directors of DLI Germany? He is sitting on our board of directors as Chief International Director for International Trade, Connectivity, German language, and come and work in Deutschland. Not only as teachers, nurses like we preached, they have given us a lot of doors. Casual workers to come and work in the farms. Those who never probably went much to school, you can come and work in the farms. Technicians, hospitality industry, and the list is endless. This is how DLI is grown. So these are some of the achievements. One of the main achievements is opening centers in Nigeria, Zimbabwe, Kenya, Uganda, which other one, Tanzania, South Africa, headed by qualified men and women lecturing in various universities there. They will be running the affairs of DLI, Germany, and partner universities in those countries because of the low fees, affordable fees. We are pulling people from the farms who never went to school. Africa is the same structure. Who graduated school leavers in Nigeria, they are on the streets, working on the farms. We are bringing them to be part. That's educational revolution. So that's a great, great achievement. When we change lives, we obey the call of Him, the Creator God, and we feel God. The other one is we next week on Monday, our new league office is opened in Spain. In Spain, wonderful, led by Mrs. Rifiole, beautiful, where we're gonna be having people coming to study in Spain, doing exchange programs from Africa, Zambia, Nigeria and stuff with Spain, a lot of stuff. Or just inviting us, seeing through us through a website and stuff. Can we work together? What's the difference? Because they've seen humanity, our humanity change, how we change humanity, all over Africa and other parts of Germany itself. So that's one of them. One of them, again, is students we started with teaching German language. Some of them are even now teaching German language. For instance, in Zambia, and they are even teaching students that are based in Ghana and stuff, but they are in Zambia waiting to come through to Germany. This is awesome. This is called developing the youth. Really awesome. Like Fred Chola, Sylvester, I think Limpo, and the list is endless. The list is endless, and we feel good like that. ISAs, International Student Ambassadors, parents, this is for parents in case you didn't know, maybe your child is an ambassador for DLI and partner universities. We've got international student ambassadors in Zambia, Germany, Ukraine, I think Poland we should have one. Where else? I think in Great Britain we've got one. This is really awesome. What are they doing? What are they doing? They are acting as prefects of DLI and partner universities where we are, and they are taking part in little jobs where we have even started. We are starting paying them. I think this is August, month end of August. They are getting some salaries, helping in processing admission letters, and so on and so forth. Not only that, what are we doing? We are in Germany here. All this because we encourage entrepreneurship. All the international student ambassadors, you'll be seeing soon their address in the newspapers and in the media. By Germany, where you parents and other people, you're going to help them advertise. Those who want to wear shoes from Germany, buy Germany, suits from Germany, clothing, many other things. They're going to be selling and making their own money. All we do is just buy for our student ambassadors, send them, they distribute to their potential or to their clients. This is how we empower it. Because we are situated in Germany where, mega manufacturing companies are. Spare parts and everything. Somebody told me to buy him, I think, was it a Mercedes-Benz area? For me, it was, I just went there, I just bought, dropped, he was shocked. I was shocked even myself because it is so much expensive to buy it in Zambia than to Germany. I sent him, he said, ah, come on, boys, make business out of this. This is how we empower it, not just getting degrees and stuff. No. And a lot more achievements. The sky is the limit. By the way, fair trade, having Zambians and other African students and parents who are glued to us, sending stuff to sell for them in Germany. We received the first box of one of the ladies, I think a single lady, that's in Pika, sent clothing for children, handmade, and tailored chitenges and stuff. When I told her how much money that is going to cost here, and she was crying, despite having spent, I think, only 1,000 kwacha, 1,500 kwacha in Zambia. Empowerment, fair trade. These are some of the achievements, and more is still yet to come. But back to the topic, as I conclude, students, be extra serious, be in class. I don't want, I lived a very good life, from my parents. As a multi-millionaire, he lost it. I saw how he suffered. I always tell you, lucky money to even buy salt. Umuchele, in case you understand paper, umuchele. The neighbor had given us some meal. 9 children. Neighbor says, children are going to die of hunger. Kuchimwemwe, inchimama kitwe. Yesu unga. Find umunani. Umunani means relish. We wanted just salt to dip ishima, bowl. You dip it on salt, you eat. You would feel good. You put water on top. That was the deep suffering. When I was in grade 8, you know my story. Where I said, I'll never suffer on this earth, and I'll be rich to save not my only family, to save my family and the entire world. Anybody who is suffering, I'll be there. That's why even when you do wrong stuff, children, students, I'm always coming back to you as a parent. I don't want to go through what I went through. I became rich, you know the story. Too much wealthy. I lost everything in one flash of light. Before I came to Germany, I lost everything. I don't want to see you go through such kind of a thing. So I'm saying, please, what I'm open the doors I've opened here, together with my team in Zambia, team here. It is something historical, which comes once in a blue moon or in a millennium. You know a lot of people that have traveled in diaspora who are in Germany, Zambia, USA, England. Tell me what they have done. Apart from sending shoes and dresses to their relatives, which is nothing. I've got relatives in Zambia. Tell them, I'm sending you money today, I'm sending you shoes, I'm sending you laptops. Those are nothing. Me, I want you to change by educating you. That's how I tell them. No, Evans is being hurt. I'm not being hurt. Tomorrow, Evans is not going to be there. What are you going to do? Even when I'm gone, God calls me back home. I have to make sure that you're empowered. That's why people are calling me, no, Mr. Komla, you are director of DLI. Don't communicate with students. Direct, let them communicate with us when it's hard, when there's let me just cancel them. Let me avail myself. My phone, 999 messages. I will start reading your messages. Midnight until 05:06 in the morning. I just put my head on the bed. My alarm bangs, 8 o'clock. 2 hours, I'm waking up. I'm getting to my office. Life continues. For you, boys and girls. How do you support me and yourself? By gluing yourselves to the books. Get to the lectures. So the next session of the contact lectures are starting anytime. I think next week or after next week. Avail yourselves. I love you so much. Parents, encourage your children. A delay is not a denial. We are waiting for Corona before now the floodgates open. I don't want to see those we started with to remain behind. Because they are new ones. I want to tell the truth. They are new students who are speaking German like nobody's business, who are writing, who are consistent, who are always in class. Are we going to look at faces? This is Deutschland, it's not standard. So no, because I'm too closer to Mr. Komona. No, 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 no. Here it is even university service, they want us. We shall only pick the best results. Be the best, and you are the best. I love you, and God bless you. Your servant, Evans Lokomala, here in Germany. Pray for me as I pray for you as well. Zambia has been into Deutschland through you, who's walking on the bridge. Love you. Bye bye. God bless you.